What up? Kind of want to talk about some switching gears and, when I'm doing drawings and illustrations, paintings, whatever, like sometimes, well, most of the time actually, I'm not really going into it with any kind of idea. Maybe like a vague concept of what I'm trying to do. Um, I got some lovely little canvases from Jana, thank you. And it was gives me an opportunity. This is a pen and ink. It's like a gel pen. I really like using this particular kind. It's like a Sharpie gel pen. It doesn't really like rub off very easy when you're doing stuff. And then I came back through and was doing colored pencil to kind of add it in. This one is inspired by the movie Stand By Me. And it's to take a trip is to find yourself, which is couldn't be more you know more of a lesson that all of us should be doing anyways. Like, it's about the journey. It's not about the the end or beginning or anything. It's about the journey. And but yeah, this is kind of like the main character. I can't remember what his name was. Where he was just kind of like the narrator of the movie. And and they went on to go find the dead kid in the woods and all that kind of stuff. And and that's just kind of him with like his backpack and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't do it off of his character per se, but I was inspired by it. I'll do drawings and I'll do different things, and I'll see where it's speaking to me and where I'm kind of trying to go. And that's what a lot of times where I'll come with like like um the message to go along with the painting and stuff like that. But what I kind of want to talk about was, so once I came through and did all of the colored pencil and everything to really kind of build it, I loved the way it looked. And then, when I was going in to varnish it and seal it, I was getting a little bit of bleeding from that. And so, I like the way a lot of these have turned out. But with when you're going to like finish it, so that with the pen, because there's a lot of pencil and stuff on here, ink, that if you're handling it, it's going to come off on you. And so you got to figure out some way to seal it. And then through sealing different paintings that I've done over the summer, I've had issues with some of this different stuff, because if I'm not doing an actual painting versus like with acrylic paints or oil paints, and you're using different kind of media to get it going, it's going to act differently. So I learned through this was I do a little research, figure out some way to get it so that you can get the desired effect that you're looking for, versus having some sort of bleeding. I like the way that it turned out. It looks different than how it was before I sealed it or varnished it, but it's but I'm happy with the way it turned out. But what I learned was do a real thin spray light coat to seal in the pen and pencil. And then once that dries, then you can go through and do a varnish on it, whether you like doing a satin varnish or whatever, a glossy varnish. But yeah, no, but yeah. So this is a new one that I did. I'm gonna take a couple pictures of it. But I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of what I was going through with, you know, getting to the finishing stages of doing the paintings, and what, so, some different things. Get in there. Don't be afraid to do some research and figure out like, hey, how can I get this to look better as a finished product? So enjoy it.